Hey, this is for the Sisterhood. I haven't done a reading for you guys in a long time. I'm not sure who's even left because December was kind of crazy for a lot of us. So let's look at January 2021. That's right, Chup Chup. She's had her dinner, so she's like feeling frisky. Hopefully she doesn't do anything crazy because sometimes she does. So I see a lot of communication coming in. There's a lot of activity, a lot of thoughts being launched, a lot of connections being made, a lot of communications. I'm going to interpret these. I don't know if you can see that very well. I always feel like I have to, as they can be pens. In fact, that's how I'm going to take it. Originally, I thought it was going to be microphones, but as I look at it there, I see it as pens. Here I see it as microphones. Isn't that interesting? I feel like I'm also seeing rain in this image, which I don't even know if that's there or if that's just scratches on the card, but I'm going to take it as weather. I feel like that there's going to be a lot of communication, whether it's writing or whether it's microphones, communication like this, connections, people talking to each other, people exchanging ideas. There's going to be a lot of fast action, a lot of ideas exchanged. This is kind of interesting about plants, plant medicine, because I know I personally will be doing that with a couple of people this month. I can also see this as stars coming to Earth in alignments. I can interpret this also as connections from your past coming towards you as well. So I feel like it's actually going to be a very busy month. I feel like the weather is going to be a little bit more gray and dreary. It's going to be a bit of a colder, wet season. But there's going to be a lot of warmth in your heart because of all this communication and action that's happening. But at the same time, it's telling me that you have to make sure that you're making time to meditate, to rest, and to restore yourself. Because while it's great to have all this activity and all this connection with people, and I know that this is very true for myself, there's also a need to rejuvenate, to look after yourself, to make sure that you're doing the right thing by yourself. I feel like perhaps one of you, wow, this does not work in this camera, might be doing angel meditations, angel prayers, angel healings. There's also a desire to take trips into the countryside, to look at monasteries, to look at religious places, to discover them in a different way. I'm looking at the holy wells in this image as well. And there's going to be a lot of bringing nature into your meditations, your rest, and your rejuvenation. It might be a time for you to connect to nature at this time. It might be the thing that will bring your spirit back into alignment. Because you've been on a bit of a long haul, a lot of things have happened. There's a lot of information, ideas that you're juggling. You're not sure what ideas to take with you, what work for you, and what doesn't work for you at this point. So you're going to be sorting out ideas and thoughts and actions, separating them into what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And one of the best ways to do that is to say prayers, to engage in the spiritual world, especially as we are a community of people that do that. I don't know. It's kind of what we do. It's kind of our thing. Anyway, it's really going to be about rejuvenation, and sometimes the way to get those answers is through meditation and through prayer. So you might find a lot of information coming to you that way. I'm not going to take this because this is way too many cards. What else does the spiritual sisterhood need to know? I see that there's an emphasis. I'm going back to this and I'm looking at the clouds, which I don't know if you can see because it's just like that. I'm seeing an emphasis on breath work, on meditation, on projecting, manifesting, moving your ideas into the world from where you sit as well. So what other things can the spiritual sisterhood look forward to in January 2021? If you're having problems with a child, interesting. Wow. I feel like it's weird because I got the message about the children and now there's a couple showing up. So I'm going to interpret it through the lens of what I was seeing about this child, but not to worry, it's a temporary thing. Whatever their issue that they're going through, they will develop emotional maturity through this, be very nurturing, be very kind. I feel like a man and a woman, a mother and a father are uniting together. And whatever this thing is, this is a very strange message to be getting, but whatever this thing is, it's going to bring your relationship closer together. I feel like there's a lot of love around you, but I feel like you've been worried a bit about this. You've been worried about money. You've been worried about the direction you're taking in your life. And you really have a longing to go into solitude and to search for yourself, your answers, so that you can find the opportunity in the darkness. This is very interesting because the Hermit is coming out in the opportunity card, and it goes back to what I was saying about how you might find your answers and your relief through prayer and meditation and communication with others. I feel like the things that are like your worries about money, while real, are only temporary. And I feel like, that's weird, I've never noticed that before. I feel like all the pressure that you're putting on yourself to succeed isn't really necessary. I think you're making it more of a deal than you need to, and that if you just relax and surrender, that you're going to find the solutions flow a little bit clearer, because the truth is that you are your own light in this world, and you're very careful and capable of bringing union into your ideas and bringing yourself to your ideas. And you always are capable of lighting your way in the darkness towards, man, this is so annoying. I have to figure this out because this is really like, this is annoying. So that you can find the opportunities that lie just beyond the wall, just beyond the barrier that you're afraid to step into, because this particular Ace of Pentacles, which I don't even know if you can see it, it's like there in the sky on the hand, but it's on the other side of this wall on this gate. And sometimes you have to, it's funny, this came up in my Justina reading as well. Sometimes you have to be willing to explore the world in a different, unique way in order to get what you want. I feel like stars are aligning for you, and that there is movement for you if you're willing just to get out of your own head a little bit and allow ideas to come for you. So what will be the outcome of January 2021 for my spiritual sisterhood? Oops. I think you're ready to let go of things that no longer serve you. I think you're going to have clarity, you're going to have truth, and you're ready to ascend to your throne. Um, the things that have been holding you back have worn you out. You're tired of juggling them, and you're really ready to make new changes in your life and manifest something that you really want that's going to support you and bring you goodness and kindness and happiness and fulfillment. And that's really where you're going this month. Is you're going inward to see what no longer serves you, to see what makes sense to you, to figure out your own path so that you can choose your path and get there. um, so that you can choose love, and so that you can choose to unite your spirit with your life in a more fulfilling way. You may have had a sense, I don't know where this is coming from because it's not in the cards. You may have had a sense that you weren't in alignment and living your truth, but being forced into a role that wasn't really serving you in the past. So, this is specifically true if you're a Leo, which I don't know if there are any Leos in our little group, but let's just roll with it. Or if you have a prominent Leo sign, but you might have felt like you were being not inauthentic, but disingenuous because you weren't able to bring your spiritual practices into your world. I feel like this is really true for fire signs. I'm not sure why I'm saying that, but let's roll with it. And I feel like having that clarity, having that knowledge, knowing what you need to cut out, and how to embrace those parts of you and bring them forward into your journey and into your I'm going with the Doreen Virtue idea of out of the spiritual closet and into the realm, into the business realm, into the bringing it what's inside you out, and allowing it to shine is going to bring you a tremendous amount of fulfillment and make you feel at peace, because you're no longer having your heart trapped and you're allowing your intuition to flow and flow out and over you. Any final messages for the Spiritual Sisterhood about January 2021? Yeah, there's an opportunity here. It's the Ace of Pentacles again. That what you want, and it's the Knight of Wands, or the Knight of Pentacles. I'm carrying it, and the Page. So of Wands. So like, I feel like communication is going to be very important. You're building it slowly but surely, and everything you want is just on the other side of that wall, which I just talked about, and going through the garden and going through the safety and into the world beyond that you don't quite know and that you don't quite trust. But I feel like you're protected. I feel like you're going to have a great sense of achievement when you move through this into February. I feel like by February 13th, you're going to start seeing benefits. You're going to start seeing a little bit of reaping of rewards that are coming to you, and you're going to have a lot more clarity and certainty. And this time of reflection and clearing out will be coming to a close. I really wish Jolly was here so I could ask her if something happens around February 13th, but I feel like your path is going to be getting clearer and more certain. Slowly, 1 foot at a time, you're going to get there. Sending you lots of love. Bye.